The Duchess of Edinburgh appeared in great spirits today as she stepped out for the fourth day of the Royal Windsor Horse Show in Berkshire. Sophie, 60, who is vice president of the four-day annual event held at Home Park, Windsor Castle, beamed as she took part in the British Driving Society drive during the occasion. The wife of Prince Edward, Duke of Edinburgh, looked typically elegant in a cream blazer and a floral garment. Looking radiant, she completed the chic ensemble with a wide-brimmed hat and accessorized with gold hoop earrings. Sophie wore her blonde locks back in a sophisticated updo, while glamorous makeup enhanced her complexion. The Duchess was seen laughing enthusiastically as she wrapped herself in a blanket for the horse and cart ride. The first Royal Windsor Horse Show took place in May 1943 under the name the Windsor Horse and Dog Show. King George VI, Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother, and the two young princesses, Elizabeth and Margaret, were all in attendance. On Thursday, Sophie opted for a more laid-back ensemble as she attended the four-day annual event. The royal appeared to throw herself into the day out, enjoying a little tipple, treating herself to some chocolate and browsing rugs and baskets at a stall on site. She was seen beaming and laughing enthusiastically as she mixed with other attendees. Sophie, the mother of James, Earl of Wessex, 17, and Lady Louise Windsor, 21, looked typically stylish, opting for a dressed-down but elegant look. Sticking to a neutral palette, she paired an off-white, pleated midi skirt with a cream jumper, topping it all off with a navy military-style coat complete with gold buttons. She dressed for the cool weather, donning in slouchy suede boots, and accessorized with a brown handbag which had a handle featuring a white floral design. Sophie wore her blonde hair brushed back into a chic chignon. She sported a pair of dainty gold earrings, which brightened her complexion. The understated Duchess kept her makeup simple for the occasion, wearing some bronzer and blush, as well as a slick of rose-colored lipstick. In her role as vice president of the five-day event, Sophie mingled with the king as well as other VIPs including Crown Prince and Prime Minister of Bahrain Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa. While Sophie and Edward's daughter Louise is a keen horsewoman, who often competes in equestrian events, she did not accompany her mother. The king appeared to be in good spirits as he also attended the annual event yesterday. Charles, wearing a tweed blazer, a striped tie and brown Serengeti sunglasses, was pictured on Saturday smiling and waving at the equestrian event, which was a favorite of his mother Queen Elizabeth II. The king was seen in conversation with his brother the Duke of Edinburgh, who is due to attend the Pope's inauguration today. Carrying a long walking cane, Charles was also seen in conversation with the Crown Prince and Prime Minister of Bahrain Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa. Charles was kept entertained by the Royal Windsor Horse Show, often pointing towards the showgrounds and chuckling with joy. Equally as enthralled by the prestigious event was his sister-in-law Sophie, who threw her hands up in despair as she watched the action unfold, before bursting out into laughter after glancing over at the king. The king attended the horse show last year shortly after it was announced that he would be returning to public-facing engagements, indicating the positive effect of his cancer treatment. Queen Elizabeth II was a passionate fan of the event and would frequently be seen walking among the stalls dressed informally and wearing a headscarf. The late monarch also entered many homebred horses and ponies in classes at the show. Indeed, Elizabeth made her last visit to the prestigious equestrian event in 2022, just months before her death.